how instrumental was skiing in your life and like your childhood?
Well, I'm still in my childhood. But it's definitely paved my way. Yeah, I don't really know what life would be like without skiing, but skiing has definitely brought me up. First time skiing, I was really young. My dad would take me and my little brother when we were 1 or 2 years old, so I don't remember it too well. They have always told me stories about how we would join ski school or the ski team, and then they kicked us out because we like to go really fast and jump through the trees and kind of like go away from the group. We'd always look off the lift and be able to see people hitting the jumps and all the rails and stuff, so we always wanted to go in there. And luckily our dad would take us in there, so we'd hit kind of what we look at now as these kids shouldn't be doing this, kind of just jumping off the sides of things, hitting boxes, falling over, but that definitely kind of striked our interest in skiing. Bass was hitting boxes and rails when he was like 2 or 3 years old, and I was like 5 or 6, and I was watching him do it, and I'm like, dude, I don't get it. And then as we got older and older, I don't know, he just kept like sending harder and harder. There was one day where we saw this jump over on Pine Mountain where they built the slopestyle course, and we were still pretty young. So we hit it, overshot it, not necessarily got hurt, but it was pretty big. And it kind of ramped up from there. For a long time, it was like everything I did, he wanted to do, and then he would learn it. And then it would go from there. And then now we've hit a point about this year, like, where it's who can get to this level first. Once I got closer to the skill level of my brother, it's really been, oh, I want to be better than you, or he wants to be better than me. So we're always fighting each other to get better than each other. So when he will learn a trick, I'll learn a trick, and then he'll try and learn another trick before me. So it's just been a little rivalry. And the one thing I could pick about skiing is definitely the adrenaline rush of landing tricks, doing double corks, single corks, honestly anything, just going out, pushing yourself, learning a new trick and landing that trick and riding away and just being able to feel that feeling of something new. I get to be free, like completely free. It feels like there's no rules, almost. Like I can get off the chairlift and pick any line and do any trick and spin any way.
Dub on both. I'm going to switch dub 9 to dub 10.
Go on, King.
Yeah, King! That's what Scrappy calls me.
Go on, King.
Get it, dogger. Woo!
Oh my God!
It's always sunny where you are from. I know
What pushes me to keep going is other people around me. Kids on Instagram, kids that are from Utah and Colorado, people that we compete with in the Rev Tour circuit. Just watching older kids and other kids throw down all these crazy tricks makes me want to learn everything both ways. And kind of having it for myself, something about like learning something new and hard and putting a lot of time into it and then laying down in your bed at night and thinking, wow, it worked. Like I made that happen. Pushing my limits is definitely going to these bigger competitions. I've started doing Rev Tours, which is basically a qualifier for World Cups. And seeing all these guys that are so much better than me and seeing what tricks they're doing really helps me push from where I'm at, figure out the steps, what I need to do to get to where they are. It's definitely nerve-wracking. They say your name, you're like, all right, it's time to drop. You're like, okay. You really need to focus on your mindset and just get in the zone. We've had this whole analogy for years is once you say you're gonna do it, you put the roller coaster strap on, and once you drop in, you're locked in. And there's definitely nerves, but if you turn your music up loud enough and just get hyped, then drop in, you can kind of push through those nerves. By the end of the year, I want to be able to have a run that will solidify me into finals in the competitions I'm competing in. And if I'm able to do that, I think by next year, I want to get through to the finals, hopefully podium. And if I'm able to do that, I'll be able to get to World Cups. I want to learn as much as I possibly can. And whether that takes me to the Olympics or World Cups or not, I don't know, but as long as I keep having fun and learning new tricks as fast and as hard as I can with all my best friends and my coaches, then I'm gonna keep doing that.
Bye.